Welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thanks for joining us. If you haven't listened before, this is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and then make an anime for it. The song that we listened to today was Blossom by Wings. Feel free to search it up now, listen to it. Maybe you already did, maybe you wait till afterwards, but it is the song we have used to make this podcast happen, so check it out if you want. Since we've listened to that song, we have taken 5 minutes and written down our ideas for it, assuming that Blossom was the theme song for an anime that we're making up. So we've made up our separate ideas, and now we will come together to create a mega anime for your listening pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much what we do here.
Yeah.
So, welcome.
Hey. Again, we do link the song in the podcast description.
Yes.
Episode description thingy. If you can't find it, we usually provide it.
Otherwise, please use your favorite search engine.
Yep. We won't name any of them this episode.
Nope, we're gonna work on that. That's our challenge.
Brand loyalty.
Should we try not to use any?
No, you don't. It doesn't matter.
I don't think I wrote anything down. We'll find out.
I think it's more for our sanity and our...
all the devices that listen to us and give
less
us
ads
targeted ads.
On Twitter, yeah.
Oh
shit,
God.
I'm going to get Twitter ads now. On Instagram.
No! Oh, but we have a Twitter. It would happen anyhow.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, whatever. We listened to Blossom by Wings.
Yes,
it's not a character from... Well, it is a character's name from Powerpuff Girls.
Yes.
But it's not that. It's the song. And
wasn't that Melissa Joan Hart's first thing, Blossom, before Teenage Witch? Serena?
In Powerpuff Girls?
No, it was a separate show. Was that someone else?
Whoa.
Oh crap! I think that actually.
Dude, I don't know.
That might have been the lady that was in The Big Bang Theory.
That's great.
Kaylee
Cuckoo or whatever.
No.
Fuck.
No, the brown-haired one.
There's another
smart.
girl in that show.
Surprisingly, there's at least 3. No, I'm kidding. That's not surprising. They needed it.
It's not anime. That's not this podcast.
Her first name starts with an M.
Talking about Kaylee Cuckoo show.
Anyway, Punky Brewster's
Give me your
another
idea.
one.
I'm done with Punky. Blossom time.
I have all of these young actresses mixed
Were you
up.
Fixated on the Disney Channel within the last few days, or
No? Why?
I don't know, young actors.
No, I just have them all mixed up in my head because this is
It's all the
old.
same.
These are really old
brain
shows,
matter.
Early 90s shows.
Dedicated to weird facts that don't mean anything.
Well, what am I supposed to do with it? Keep important things in my brain? We know that doesn't happen.
That was me coughing, saying yes.
All right, well, let's see what you think of my idea.
Here's some important message for you. It's shitty.
You already think my idea is shitty.
It's made up anime. I didn't mean to say shitty. It just came out of my mouth so effortlessly.
I see how you really feel.
Yeah, I haven't heard the idea yet. I don't know if it's shitty.
You have a feeling. You just kind of glanced over
I looked
at
at
my
mine
page.
and I was like,
Aw.
Give me your idea.
All right. Without further ado,
Yeah.
let's hear my possibly shitty idea, shall we?
Hey.
Hey, I'll let you decide.
Look, I got words. Most of them are shitty.
Well, mine might be as well.
They come out of my mouth.
Did you want to go first? Because I was going to just...
No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Here goes. For again, Blossom by Wings, because you have to say it 3 times. All right. A university student studying to become a therapist works as a paid mourner, or crier, at funerals, memorial services, wakes, etc.
Gotcha.
At one particular event, the ghost of the deceased comes to her in search of personal closure. He helps her to gain skills as a medium, so she can speak to other spirits, and also a therapist, because they kind of go hand in hand.
I gotcha.
She begins specializing in mourning and closure in the same sort of session stuff via her abilities as a medium that she has freshly learned.
Cool.
The mix of psychology and therapy with her communing with the spirits makes her very successful in what she does. So the show is basically one spirit and or patient, because she could also have like spirit that she does therapist stuff with. Anyway, spirit/patient could also be a human patient per episode. All the while, there's a long-standing plot about the first spirit, the guy from the funeral, seeking closure for that.
And
It's
not
also
finding
like
it easily.
happening. Yeah, well, that's the overarching. Otherwise, the episodes are like interchangeable. Very sitcom.
I gotcha. But it has the overarching
Very like
story with the guy.
Law and Order, where each thing is a succinct episode,
Yeah.
and maybe it is a mystery in
But
some
also,
of them.
something about the bar exam being hacked is that season's. Dude, I don't know.
Gotcha, because they are up to so many, especially
Right?
SVU.
Dude, I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't want that level of bullshit.
Or like
Not
Mariska
level-
Hargitay was kidnapped this season, and she stayed that way for a couple episodes,
That's when I stopped watching it.
and she was like,
It's when the guy
bad
from The
stuff happened
Wire,
to her.
whose name I'm totally forgetting, but has a famous brother as well.
cool.
He kidnapped her. This was years ago in the show. I just stopped watching. It freaked me out way too much.
Yeah. Well,
It really bothered me.
was it the British guy?
No.
Oh.
No, it
somebody
was
else.
in the season 2 on the
Oh,
docks.
yeah. You pointed him out because
Yeah.
he was a shitty guy.
Yeah.
But he's not that bad in the
Shriver?
show.
No, that's not it.
I don't know.
Nope, I'm thinking of
I have
Maria.
no names in my brain right now.
Apparently, I
If
have
you
all
gave
of
me a
them,
face
but I
that
don't
wasn't
know.
your face, I would be like, I don't know.
Wow.
I'm even looking at yours now. I'm like,
Really?
it's
I already introduced myself.
It's the only reason I know.
Oh, no.
Yeah. If
I
there's a
know
mirror,
his name. It's going to
mirror
bug me.
above my name.
Anyhow.
That's good. I like it. That's fun.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a
Therapist medium.
NCIS kind of,
Yeah, it's cool.
one of those prime time.
But mix it with like a ghost.
Yeah. And it can be a little bit mystery. It could be more therapy. She kind of does it all.
It's kind of like if the medium character in Psyche
Medium?
K
oh, yes,
was
yes.
less of a shithorn.
Less selfish.
Yeah. Asshole. Or medium. Yeah, that was a show.
Yeah. I don't know what happened in it.
She
Please don't tell me it's
did
exactly what I just
stuff.
described.
She was a medium.
Okay.
I don't know if she was a therapist. I think she just helped cops. Like, she solved cases and stuff.
All right.
I don't think she was a paid mourner.
Okay.
I didn't watch it a lot. But it was one of those weird shows where, like, the whole family would gather around the TV
Was
and
that-
watch Medium.
Oh, no. Which one had Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Not that one. That was like Ghost,
Ghost Whisperer?
something like that. Yeah.
Ooh. Medium had the blonde
The
lady
blonde
from
lady.
Boyhood,
Yes.
whose name I always forget
But it's like a longer name.
because she kind of reminds me of Glenn Close.
Yeah, not really.
This is
I'm gonna
terrible.
give my
I'm
idea
sorry.
now.
I'm sorry.
And it
All
has
the
nothing
names.
to do with any names because I have no names.
That's okay.
I've
Oh.
cleared my names.
Can I just say like one more thing about mine?
Yeah.
So I got the idea before the rap verse came in, and I was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, perfect! That's the like first spirit." And then after that, there's this part where it sounds like a bunch of people are whispering, and I'm like, "Oh, great! They're then all of the spirits." So it worked out well.
Spirit medium.
Okay, continue.
Mine's different
Or
and
start.
maybe hard to combine. We'll find out.
Uh-oh.
Mine is about a group of bikers traveling the country/world? Question mark.
Question on bikers: pedal or?
Motorcycles.
Okay, thank you.
Like leather
Oh, okay.
riding around. Bringing joy and fixing up buildings in communities that need help but can't generally afford it. They fix up stuff and then leave within a week, bettering the community by doing community service, basically.
All right.
No one knows who they are or why they travel the country doing good deeds. Their secret is that they are thespians and performers from the past.
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
They ended up in the modern times through some weird ritual magic at one of their pop-up shows, and they were used to being on the road and fixing up theaters to perform, so their skills directly transfer to the current traveling and good deedery.
Gotcha.
They all learned how to ride motorcycles. I don't know. That's some backstory.
Through
And
Rings
travel
of Fire,
around.
I'm sure.
I don't know. And they are maybe searching for a way back to their own time. But when they leave a town after the week, they put on a show of epic proportions just for themselves.
Okay.
And this was kind of inspired by the Name of the Wind traveling troopers.
Gotcha.
Troubadours. But it's like modern biker style.
Okay, can you say one more time how it happened?
They ended up in the modern times through some weird ritual magic at one of their pop-up shows.
Okay.
Like, they didn't intend for it to happen.
Sure.
But something happened.
All right.
Pew, 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 pew. It's an isekai anime.
Should we mention a certain isekai anime that we started watching?
I said the word being isekai. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but we started watching, like, maybe a year too late. It came out a while ago, but Rising of Shield Hero. Mm-hmm. And it establishes that there are 4 cardinal heroes. Mm-hmm. And we had never watched that show, but we have made the episode 4 Cardinal Gardens. Uh-huh. That basically is an anime word.
And then one of the episodes of the Shield Hero one, they go where this plant's like taken over and there's a wall and
they devoted less than half of an episode to the entire plot of the 4 Cardinal Gardens.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I'm happy about that or insulted.
We've never seen the show.
That they obviously stole our idea.
In the past and animated it and put it out entirely before our podcast even came out with that episode.
That's
yeah.
I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Well, it's a good show.
When you showed me like, oh, this is what it's called, I was like, no. Yeah. No. And then all of a sudden it's all plants
the text.
and yeah. Anyhow.
It's a rough start to the show though. Like I almost was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But it gets better. Yeah. So far. So far, so good.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Nothing too creepy has happened.
No. Just that first part was... It was a really long episode, though, so they had to be like, here, we have to establish, like, how badly treated this guy is.
Yeah. He had a big personality shift, I think, in that first ep.
Yeah.
Like well, it was like an
hour long, so...
Anyhow.
They gave him a lot of plot, character development. But we're going to give our characters development and maybe put your medium on a bike.
You know, if it's called for, it's called for.
The traveling therapist medium.
You know, you have building the community, like, physically.
Yeah, and you have it building it spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Oh, Lord.
Slight connection we've made here. How do you want to combine biker thespians with spirit medium therapist lady?
Mm-hmm. That's a really good question.
I do really like your idea.
Thank you.
It definitely seems more fleshed out than my biker thespians from another world.
Well, I had the classic part of where I have zero plot in like 90% of the ideas that I present, where I'm just like, here's the setting.
It's a cooler concept,
Here are the characters. And then I'm like, I don't know what happens. Whereas you're always like, this is the story. And I wish that I had the story ability.
Well, I feel like we just have a slightly different approach to writing our idea in general. The fact that you sometimes use, like, bullet points and stuff. I try to just, I don't know, write the Netflix synopsis, I guess. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, I've always got my bullet points.
Yeah. Not a lot of bullet points in Netflix synopses.
No, they shy away from that.
Yeah. Well,
just a little bit.
We're here now.
Yes. Okay.
So if you want to take the core concept of yours and throw it on a bike from the past, like having a connection to time travel-ness could explain the ability to speak to the past, like people.
Yeah.
The long dead. I don't know. Doesn't necessarily have to be the long dead, I guess. Just connection to the past, allowing for transference of consciousness or whatever.
I'm wondering, and this might be just real weird, but it's just a thought. So
shoot me with the thought.
Now's the time when we have all those weird ideas.
That's the show.
All right. How about the medium lady goes back in time somehow and then like meets people, interacts. This would be like first episode or first like couple episodes. And then she ends up back in the present, but she has the ability to commune with those people that she met in the past who have now since died.
I gotcha. That could be
That's kind of weird.
maybe some sort of extension of her power is not that she physically goes back, but it's like a dream state.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That could be like a medium kind of thing, right? So you go into a trance and are able to talk to the dead, but instead of actually talking to the dead in the present, you just go back and talk to them when they're alive.
That'd be freaky.
Yeah.
Oh. If she could, like, close her eyes and then she's somewhere that's important to the spirit.
Yeah.
And they're, like, walking through a garden chatting or whatever.
Yeah. It could be like that, because that could extend her, not medium, well, it's like a part of her medium power, but also the speaking in a calm place to this person before they're dead is part of the therapist aspect of her.
So she can time travel at will to help these people?
Yeah, kinda.
So if she can just... It's reminding me of Psyche K kind of a little bit, where, like, he can't teleport unless he's been somewhere before or something like that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if she's met the spirit,
Yeah.
then she's able to go back into their timeline,
I like that idea.
into their life somewhere.
I like that idea a lot.
I do too.
Because she isn't able to just it's not at will.
No.
She can activate it at will, but it's not like she can go
Anywhere.
anywhere.
To anyone.
It has to be connected to the
spirit she's
spirit she
talking to.
talks to.
Or communing with,
Yeah.
whatever you want to say.
But I think that sort of reinforces why she would be like traveling around offering this as a service for people. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know, it's super helpful.
Yeah.
To
I mean,
calm spirits.
we've seen how, like, the Long Island Medium, she's got her TV
She's got the
shows.
show.
I think she does, like, tours and stuff.
Travels about getting that new footage for the show.
I mean, I assume she does tours, but she definitely, like, goes and does things in
Yeah.
places.
I feel like it's similar
It's
in that
helpful.
way, but to my improving a community, she is providing this spectral therapy, kind of.
To make matters worse, maybe there was some large-scale tragedy in that a lot of people died, and so she's able to help bring closure on, like, a huge level.
I don't know if that's necessary for all episodes, but maybe that does come into play. I don't think it has to be large scale every time. That would be depressing.
No, it wouldn't be every time. It would be just that. It would be like half the world was killed and she's trying to make amends for everybody.
I see.
Yeah. But if you don't like that, I think it has to be all or nothing.
I gotcha.
I don't think it can be like, eh.
That would give her, like...
I don't know if I like that, though.
That makes it super, like, dark.
It really does.
Yeah.
And this on the first day of our 25 episodes of December. I'm kidding. We're not doing that at all.
The Advent calendar we all wish never happened.
Nope, sorry. But happy December, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
Get that first chocolate in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, if you've got an Advent calendar. They have them for everything. Booze, makeup,
Oh, yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
I should get a good one.
Yeah, I have one. My brother actually got me one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a makeup one.
And my sister had one that was like hard candies.
See? We should get you one.
Eh.
It's only the first. There's time.
No, I'm good.
Well, I will share my lip gloss if you want.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it flavored?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't opened it.
Oh, it's a mystery.
Mystery gloss.
So yeah, let's not have half the world die.
Okay, cool.
That's like a Halloween trope we just put in there. This is if we were doing this episode 2 months ago. Let's not do that.
So let's take... It did seem bad.
Super dark, but I want it to be an uplifting kind of...
I do too. I want it to be like a feel-good...
Where it's bringing closure not only to the spirit, but also the person who called her up wishing
I have
for
an
this.
idea. I'm sorry. I completely zoned out of what you just said because I was struck with an idea.
Strike me with your idea that you were struck with.
So...
Lightning strikes twice now.
Ooh!
Boom.
The patient zero of the whole spirit thing, the first one, the first mourner she goes and does,
Gotcha.
And the spirit,
Yeah.
the first spirit that contacts her was part of your troupe.
Okay.
and died that way. Somehow in the vaudeville something.
Gotcha.
And as he seeks out my main character.
Mm-hmm. But she's mourning at some other person's?
No, it's his.
But he died in the past?
No, it would be like present.
So she's in like a medieval times?
No.
Renaissance times?
No.
It's just a regular performer?
Sure. I mean, or it could be like 1930s when like vaudeville, whatever.
I gotcha. Got it.
Okay,
Whatever.
so performer dies, troupe sad, she goes to cry at funeral or whatever, meets Ghost. Ghost then wants to figure out what happened, which is part of my idea. Ghost teaches her how to be on the motorcycle, like teaches her how to ride so she can join the troupe to continue to figure out what's going on with him.
Gotcha.
What happened.
That reinforces your whole arc. I like that.
And then it's cute because she learned how to drive a motorcycle from a ghost.
I like that too.
And then she's following them around
Yep.
and helping improve the community in both ways. Because she can physically, like, wield a hammer.
I got it. Yeah.
But then also, she can meet somebody.
She has this other power.
And if he's, like, ghosting around, he's like, hey, y'all, I got someone who can help you. And so he brings spirits to them.
Okay,
And then if they consent, she can go back and do the time thing in their lives, in the dream state.
He's the partner
Yes.
to their
Yes.
buddy cop system that we've created.
Yes.
You nailed it.
Do you like that?
That's it.
Yay!
That's it. I love that.
Then it can be like whatever time because he's bringing spirits that have died in different ways.
So it is
different
modern
places.
because there's motorcycles.
But motorcycles have been around for the last 100 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I
we
want
could
the
choose
idea.
whenever.
They have a sidecar, and
Yes.
while she's learning how to ride the motorcycle, before she knows how, she's in the sidecar because they still want her to take her around, and they know she has this connection. But she's in the sidecar.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the arc, because there's some cool establishing thing where there's a block to his murder or
Yes,
whatever.
That's what I'm thinking. Something happened.
Something happened, but she isn't able to access that
Because he doesn't
part.
know for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, he can't figure it out, so she can't figure it
So
out.
she's able to go back to his past,
Mm-hmm.
some episodes, like every 3, like she'll do something to help him out.
Yes.
And she's kind of like working her way forward through his memories to see like who had a vendetta against him, or was it somebody in the troupe maybe?
Yeah.
Or like hoping not, but who knows?
Yeah, and actually you were saying, did it need to be his funeral? And it wouldn't need to be. He could have died 10 years before, and it was, one of his friends that
That's
had
true.
passed away. And
Yeah.
she was there. It doesn't have to be that he died recently.
That's true. I
if
feel like
that
it makes
adds depth.
I feel like it adds the concrete of him being the one, where it's his wake and he's dead.
Yeah.
So it's, of course, he's there because it's his body, and he is obviously a distraught ghost that does not know that he
Very lost.
was murdered. He is definitely unfinished business. Something like that. I like this concept of him not being able to get that closure for, seasons or whatever because of him not actually physically knowing, or it being that sort of like traumatic event thing, so it's blocked out of his mind, and he has to go through her therapy
Yes.
to be like recouped and actually then finally, like, he has to pass on like twice basically.
Yeah. And all the while, he's feeling really good about helping these other spirits pass on. Even though he can't figure it out, he's helping them, and maybe something they do helps him unlock something else.
Yeah, some fulfillment of like that spiritual bond. Like wears down the chains of his memories or something.
Yeah, it sort of starts
That's fucking
coming
cool.
back.
That's like a really anime, but it's just
is.
like a cool idea in general.
I like it.
But it's very anime, and like, if we save this many ghosts, it unlocks the tears of my memory, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've kind of established that. Let's focus a little bit more on the traveling and the community development, like how that fits in.
I think you nailed it with she gets the motorcycle's license, permit, whatever.
Yeah, she's
and
going with
basically joins this troupe that is now not out of time. They just are a traveling thespian biker community theater group.
So what is it that makes them, since it's not that they're out of time, because if they don't have a time, it makes more sense to me. Why did they be trying to help a bunch of people?
They're just nice.
Okay.
They're just nice theater people, and they're, you know, struggling to make ends meet, but...
And okay. If they're just nice, normal people, would they be doing, like, Habitat for Humanity style house building, or are they like going into schools and like teaching kids musical instruments and like to love the arts? Is it more of that community outreach?
Yes,
okay.
The latter. It's they're
because I was picturing building houses with the first one.
No, I think
the out of time group.
I kind of figured it out after I'd written it, where they had made theaters and fixed up stuff so that they were able to perform. And so they're not building full houses and community centers, but they are able to, you know, again, like you were saying, wield a hammer, saw some wood and stuff, and be able to fix stuff up.
So but they're more doing like set design level of
It's set design
work.
And I think the passion of the arts that they pass on. And they're like a well-known group. They're like the Harlem Globetrotters of thespianism.
I really like the idea of them going to like different schools, different children's community things, and being like, hey, this week we're going to put on a play. Let's learn all the things about a play. Let's learn all the things about how to do a concert or whatever it is.
Yeah. They're just very talented in the arts, and they're not just talented in the arts, they're talented at teaching and passing on that talent.
Cool. That makes
to others.
More sense to me now, because I was very much picturing like, what was that one show where like, oh God, it's old. It was like an ABC where they like
Home Makeover or whatever.
That's what I was picturing. They like rolled in and were
with
just like,
Ty Burrell.
Yes, that was his name. Wait, no, is that the guy on Modern Family?
Yeah, I think it might be.
It
was Ty something, and he's like, remove that bus.
He had very like, well, I don't know.
He had very spiky hair.
Yes, he was very Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, that was like kind of
That's what
in
I was
mine,
picturing
but it
at
faded
first.
to the end where it's like I wanted it to be. They're fixing it so that they can do their passion of performing, and so in this one, it's like they're repairing the arts programs in schools, basically.
Cool.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like, you know, fundraiser to pay to go to the play, and then the proceeds from the play that they put on goes and blah, blah, blah.
They're well off enough from... It's basically like community service, but it's like they're well off from...
It's a nonprofit.
Yeah. They make money. Mm-hmm. They're fine. I don't need to figure out the details of this.
No, but
it's an
now
anime.
I feel better about what kind of service they're doing.
Yeah.
It makes a lot more sense to me.
Good.
So they're traveling around.
We're on the level.
Reviving the love of the arts in communities, and then she has joined them. She's also doing that, but...
Her therapy adds a whole nother level, but it's like she is basically just helping their morale, and then it switches to this whole like spirit medium therapy thing.
Yeah. And I will say,
time traveling.
I think if you're like a paid mourner, there's some sort of acting kind of something.
Oh yeah, she fits right in.
So I feel like she already kind of maybe she did theater when she was younger, but it was just for fun.
Yeah.
So like she can do that thing, but she really wants to help people.
Yeah.
Still studying. Maybe she's doing what do they call them? Like the 4-credit internship kind of things. Maybe she's taken a few semesters to travel with this group.
Yeah.
For credit. Still in school.
Yeah.
Getting her therapy on, but also with a medium.
And maybe it's even study abroad kind of tangent-esque.
Mm-hmm. No, same like independent study kind of stuff.
Yeah. Where she's just figuring it out, writing her own curriculum.
Oh, and she could be writing like a book and thesis and everything too.
Yeah.
Because that would be a really nice way to sum up all the little bits.
Oh, yeah. She has to report back to somebody.
And depending on how cheesy we want to get, she could, you know, have learned some sort of theme that matches the play that the kids did and the, like, spirit that she helped in that episode. And,
All
like,
right,
what?
Twilight Princess.
Just saying. I'd always think of Hamtaro first.
That's true.
First and foremost, Hamtaro.
The OG ham.
In my heart.
Yeah.
Ham heart.
Yeah, that's
Anyhow,
fair.
That might be a step too far. But she could be writing a thesis,
let's
too.
lean off that a little bit.
It makes sense, though, if she's doing all this stuff, like, away from a classroom.
But I really like the idea of her basically, like, giving
like
therapy.
Art therapy, then.
Basically.
Yeah.
But she does, like, real actual therapy out of time.
Yeah, because these spirits are drawn to this community thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I were a ghost, I feel like I'd want to go and see what all the happy commotion, if everyone's like excited and I don't know, I feel like that'd be a good draw.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, like there's something about their troupe that brings energy that the spirits like are naturally drawn to, just
and
as
if
people
they've got
would be.
the main dude, he's like the channel.
Yeah.
That
he's also like the speaker box that's like, hey yo, spirits, what's up?
We got this thing
and they're all
going.
like, ooh, a new spirit.
Ooh, hey.
New spirits in town.
And he's like, and I brought a medium. And they're all like, oh.
Tell your friends.
That's exciting.
You have a connection to the real world.
And I was picturing that she could see these spirits.
Oh, totally.
It wasn't like she just saw the one guy and then he's like, hey, there's someone over there.
Yeah.
But she could actually see.
She has, I think her powers get stronger.
Yes, and he helps her.
Yeah.
Because she
helps
starts...
her ride a motorcycle. Helps her
in many
medium.
ways.
Yeah.
She starts practicing by going back in his past.
Yeah.
And then's like, whoa, I can do that. And then can stay longer, can go back further, can, like, hear eventually, like, what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Versus just, like, see what was going on.
Yeah.
Very Westworld. Is actually what it made me think of for a second
there.
Yeah.
Makes
just, like,
the whole...
It happens again and again and again, and you just get to watch it each time.
It's kind of cool.
Anyhow, that's not what I'd be going for. But
no.
I think that'd be cool.
It's more supernatural than mechanized sci-fi.
Much more.
Yeah. But, this is cool. I like this a lot.
I do too.
Do you want to think of a title?
I think I'm to that point. Are you?
I'm there.
You there?
I'm there.
All right.
I'm sitting in Titletown.
So
I'm the mayor of Titletown.
Welcome. Population 1?
Population 2.
I've been invited. Yes. All right, Mayor. I have a question.
All right. Second mayor.
Is
it two-mayor town?
Co-mayor? Deputy mayor? Sheriff?
Mayor.
I have no idea. Is deputy mayor a thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
There's like a secondary mayor.
You can be sheriff. Do you want to be sheriff?
Nah.
Lay down the law?
Nah.
All right. You can be mayor too.
All right. I'll be co-mayors with you.
No, mayor too.
Oh, I see. Can at least be Roman numerals instead of like a number 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mayor 2.
The mayoring.
Checking in. Motorcycles and ghosts? What you thinking?
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like some good, to use a word from you, fodder. Some good title fodder right there.
My favorite word.
Motorcycles and ghosts? Let's do it.
Do you think that's a good start?
That's so good, yeah.
I was half joking, but
motorcycles is like a travel blanket word.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, you want to do a motorcycle word first or a ghost word first?
I'll start with a motorcycle.
I'll do a ghost. 3, 2, 1. Ethereal.
Pack.
Ah, pack's cool. Mm-hmm. It's like they keep together in a thing.
Yeah.
I'll do a
Ethereal.
motorcycle word now. Switcheroo to you do a ghost. 3, 2, 1. Engine.
Pass. Because you like pass on. So I had pass with the pack.
No.
Which is terrible.
I thought you just were like pass.
Yeah, I decided not to do that word. I pass on that. So
mine was like ethereal engine.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That sounds like a gang.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not a title.
Gang.
I just like the words.
They're good words.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Peck pass, ethereal engine. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I tried.
Engine ethereal. I was like, ethereal's cool.
It is.
It has a cool vibe.
All right. Sort of related to my ghost word, which I did not technically pass on, but ha ha ha. Okay, what about passing through? And it could have something like before or after, to add to it, but passing through, because they're going through, they're helping the ghost to pass.
I like it when it has the double meaning. It's really good. Let's add something more to make it more anime.
I'm good with that.
Less avant-garde.
I'm good with that.
A classic Sarah title.
Well, I only have so much to
No,
give.
it's really good though, and it has.
I don't have any plots and all
Passing
of my
through makes
titles.
so much sense because they're passing, because they're dying, or they're moving on.
Yep.
But also, they're passing through towns.
Yep.
As they are wanted to do. Mm-hmm. It makes so much sense.
To help all the communities.
Let's get one more word.
What are you thinking?
Or something. Something.
Theater Guild. Passing through.
No.
Do you want it before or after? Do you know?
I don't know it. I think it's going to depend on the
what
word.
it is. That makes sense.
Passing through. Gifts from beyond the bike.
Passing through. Time something? Because she does the time thing sometimes, but I don't think that needs to be in the title.
No, I don't think that's necessary. I think it has to be like... what were the other words you were saying for her being a spirit medium?
Commune, psychology, therapy, medium.
I don't want to just say medium. There's already the show Medium.
That's true. We discussed that. And Ghost Whisperer, which is what I think that one was called, but maybe it was just Dog Whisperer.
No, I think it was Ghost Whisperer, and there was like a whole thing where she had like a boob job or something.
What?
And they were just huge. And that was like the point of the show.
Oh.
Was it like, stare at her tits, the show?
Oh.
I never watched it. So
Jennifer Love Hewitt always had pretty big breasts. I wonder if she had like a kid or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Anyhow.
It was like a meme.
I always thought she was pretty. I wanted her haircut at some point, but that was a long time ago. Anyhow.
I want, like ghost medium, passing through.
Realms,
no,
time.
No, I don't think, I think it's like passing through : something unrelated, not like adding.
No, I understand.
Passing through something. It's like passing through trials of Biker Town.
USA.
Right? Something like that, though.
Okay.
What about passing through : I don't know. Passing through, passing on?
Or do you like passing on, passing through?
Passing on, passing through. I think passing through first, because it focuses on the group. Passing on is what they help do.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
That's fine.
But which is the best? Which is the title?
I guess I liked the sound of on before through.
Passing on, passing through, passing on, passing through.
But it doesn't make as much sense.
Passing through, passing on. Passing through, passing on to me rolls off like a title more.
That's fine.
I don't know.
It makes more sense.
In the vague title-y way that my brain works.
That's fine. It makes more sense, like, for the story.
Do you want a colon? Or just...
Comma?
Yeah, I'd do a comma.
Have we done a comma in a while?
Just a comma? I don't know. I don't think so.
You want to do a comma?
Let's do it. Passing through, passing on.
I like that.
I like it too. It's cool.
Yeah.
We used pass.
We did.
We didn't pass on it.
No, we didn't.
Wow. Passed on my words.
Well. Is it
spirit.
anime enough for you?
It's super anime.
Okay.
And it would like translate to like a really long like Japanese phrase.
Probably.
I'm into it. I like
cool.
it. Passing through, passing on. Yeah, it's cool. It's got a cool vibe to it. I think it gets both aspects
I agree.
out there. Cool. Passing through, passing on.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Good.
We did it.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be in passing through, passing on?
Oh. Probably just somebody in one of the local
I was thinking
stage, theater, community, something.
Yeah. I think I'd be somebody who I'd like own a bar and I'd offer them free drinks for their services.
That's cool.
I'd be like, you're doing great in the community. Here.
Have a round.
Have a round. Tabs on me tonight, fellas and ladies. All y'all.
Sounds good.
And then you're there too, and you're like, this is my favorite spot.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're at the bar, I got to be at the bar.
And they're like, we're courting each other. Yeah, I think we're in it. I have no names in my brains.
Well, we didn't define other than the two main characters.
Yeah, Ghost Man.
Ghost Man and Medium Lady.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're ordering a coffee. I'd like one Medium Lady, please.
And one Ghost Man.
And one Ghost Man. Yeah. Extra hot.
Ghost Man on the side. Yeah, I don't need them to be anybody.
Nah, we didn't
particular.
define like the people, the characters enough for me to have anyone in mind.
No brains.
Well, are you a zombie? Like, are you seeking them out?
Maybe.
No! It's December. You can't do that.
No, I'm not.
Wait a year.
Guess what I am, though?
What?
Finished with this episode of Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
I'm finished, so I'm finishing.
All right.
We have a Twitter.
Sounds very aggressive.
It's not, I swear. We do an end roll thing now, right?
Yes.
Like, we have a Twitter. It's at Instant Anime Pod, where we post GIFs sometimes and tease upcoming episodes.
Yes.
Like this one. Got a tweet. So,
Otherwise, we have our website, instantannie.me. It's where we host, and so it has all of our episodes there. All of them have the descriptions with the clickable links if you want to listen to the songs. It also has our suggestion form in the sidebar if you would like to suggest a song for Jimmy and I to turn into an anime. We have our shop if you want some merch. We've got a handful of podcatchers. We have our Spotify playlist if you want to listen to the songs we've used previously. Most of them are on there.
like Blossom
Yeah, like Blossom by Wings.
by Wings, featuring some rapper guy.
Yep. It's true.
He's on there for now. Who knows how Spotify works?
It does kind of shift around a bit.
Yeah. We got over 100 songs on there, though.
That's pretty cool.
It's like 120 something.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It's most of them.
That is. That's cool.
I don't know which ones we're missing, but
And we will never check.
it's a lot of work.
They're there. They come and go.
Yeah, but yeah, we got the Twitter, we got
They
the website.
pass through.
They pass on. Oh, God.
Hopefully not.
That's the show, though. If you do have time to leave a review on your favorite podcatcher, tippy tappy, give us some star rating, and if you have time to write a full review, that's even better. That's how we get noticed on other podcatcher,
Platforms, yeah.
like recommendations, stuff like that. The algorithms. That's how stuff happens. If you have the time to do that, please do. It really helps us out. If not, whatevs. We just like doing this. And because we like doing it, we're going to do it again next week.
Yeah.
And that's this week's episode, though. Thanks for listening.
Happy holidays.
Bye.